channel. My name's Katie if you're new here, and today I'm going to be decorating my entryway for Christmas. I just wanted to create an area of my home where it felt really Christmassy and welcoming to enter into my house. And I am going to be doing several DIYs in this video. I think that you guys will really love it. These will be farmhouse style. If you like DIYs and decorating, definitely consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And let's go ahead and get right into this video. The first thing that I did was spray some fake snow onto a Dollar Tree wreath, and my plan for this was to use it to decorate my tobacco basket. And I love Dollar Tree since it's so inexpensive, and this fake snow does work really well. I just got it from Amazon. The only bad thing about it is it does take quite a while to dry. After the wreath had dried, then I just used some twine to tie this around my tobacco basket, and I thought that this was really cute and a nice touch for the holidays, and also really easy to remove after Christmas is over. The next thing that I did was create a sign for my entryway, and I wanted a larger sized sign, but I didn't want to spend a bunch of money, so we used a scrap piece of wood that we had in the garage, and my husband actually spray painted that red, and then we distressed it a little bit, and then I used my Cricut to design a saying that I liked, and I went with North Pole Milk and Cookie Co. And then after I had designed the vinyl and used my Cricut to cut it out, then my husband is applying the vinyl, and I will just show you the steps really quickly in case you need to know how to apply vinyl or have any questions about it. So basically, you just line up the vinyl where you want it and then apply some tape to keep it into place. It doesn't matter what type of tape you use. And then after you have that how you like it, then you can remove the backing from the vinyl and then place the vinyl onto the surface. And then we use this vinyl squeegee, but you could also just use a credit card to push the vinyl down onto the wood and make sure that you have gone over all of the areas of the lettering. And after you've done that, then you just remove the top piece of tape off of the vinyl, and voila, you have your little phrase onto your sign, and it is way less expensive than buying a huge sign. If you guys don't have a Cricut and you want vinyl like this, I will have this one for sale in my Etsy shop, and I will link that down below. So I have been wanting a church pew style bench in my entryway for a really long time, and I know that they are pretty expensive and I just couldn't afford to buy one. So I saw this really cool tutorial on Liz Love Grows, and she's actually a blogger, and she used a door to create a church pew type of bench. So that is what I'm going to be doing in this video. If you are a visual type of person who likes like pictures, I will link her blog in my description box. I'm not affiliated with her in any way. I just thought that it was a really nice tutorial and a really good idea. And basically, she does have a picture that shows exactly where she cut on her door, and since all doors are obviously different in different sizes, it might be helpful if you're going to attempt something like this. So I will walk you through the basic process of what we did, and also link that if you need additional information on how to do this. So the door that we used was actually gifted to us by my dad, so thank you so much, Dad. The only bad thing about this door is the inside there was a little bit of particle board, so if you can find a completely solid door, that's going to make your bench a little bit more sturdy, but we were able to make it work with this. The first thing that we did was cut the door into 4 pieces. The top part of the door will be the back and the seat of the bench, and then the bottom part of the door is going to be the sides. The exact dimensions of this can vary slightly just depending on the size of your door and how you want your bench to look and how tall you want it to be. And we went a little bit less than halfway for the bottom portion so that the bench wouldn't be too tall and that we would have enough room for the seat and back of our bench. The next thing my husband did was cut an L shape into the side pieces that are going to make up the bench. After we had the door cut into several pieces, I did draw onto the side that was going to be the side of the bench in a curved fashion how I wanted the sides to look. And then my husband used a jigsaw to cut out this side of the bench. And yes, I do think that women can use power tools. My husband is just better at it, and since we have 4 kids, we kind of have to, like, you know, do what we're good at to maximize our time. So if you are a woman and you're good with a jigsaw, good for you. I wish that was me. I haven't ever really learned, so my husband does most of the woodworking in our house. After we had all of the pieces cut the way we wanted them to look, then we did paint the bench white, and then to assemble all of the pieces we used a drill and also a nail gun in some of the areas around where the curve was of the bench. And this is because, as I mentioned earlier, some of the pieces of this door were not completely solid wood, so there was a little bit of like gaping in this area, and also the door was an older door, so it was a little bit warped. But if you did use like a solid wood door, you probably would not run into that issue. It just depends on what kind of material that you use. But overall, I'm so excited about how this turned out, and it was absolutely free to make except for the paint, and I was looking for something like this. So I would definitely recommend it if you have access to any kind of like tools and a door, because it will save you quite a lot of money. So the last thing that I did was decorate this area, and that is my absolute favorite. So I added this tree that I got from Target this year. I love the little basket at the bottom of it. And then to the top shelf, I also added a tree that I got from Target Dollar Spot, and also these little skis, and I got these last year from Target. And I'm really sorry about my outfit. It is cold where I live. I just get really hot in my house, so please excuse me for that. And then I also added the tobacco basket, and in front of that, I added a little sign. This is available in our Etsy shop. It does say Jolly, and it's distressed around the outside. I just absolutely love this. And after I had done that, I decided to add a little bit more to the bench part. And of course, I had Ryder with me. Ryder is my newest addition to the family, and he likes to be held most of the time. At the bottom of the bench, I added a tree, which was gifted to me by my grandma, and then also a basin from Hobby Lobby. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you all had an amazing Thanksgiving with your family, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye guys, have a great day.